Welcome guys! Hello! So, we'll be cooking again for today, and this time, we'll not just be cooking one, not two, but three recipes.
Come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me.
Yes, we'll be cooking three recipes. May mga times or may mga days na talaga nag-crave ako ng something. Nung isang araw, nag-crave talaga ako ng pasta. Then, parang ilang days na nag-crave din ako ng chocolate cake. Tapos, napapais pa ko minsan gusto kong kumain ng Pancit Canton. So, for today, we'll be making all those three foods that I'm craving for. A pasta dish that is very simple and easy to do. A chocolate cake, well, an attempt for a chocolate cake that turned into a choco-lava cake. Then, Pancit Canton Guisado. So, abangan yung lahat yung tatlong recipe natin na yan at lulutuin natin yan for today. By the way, if you are not subscribed yet to my channel, just click the button down below and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be updated on when I post a new video. And let me know down on the comment section below kung ano yung mga kinikrave nyo na foods for today. So, without further ado, let's begin cooking. For the past few days, I've been craving for some pasta dish. I've been looking for some pasta recipe that has a very little ingredients and very easy to do. Then I encountered the one that Ina Garten made, which is the Penne Arrabiata. The main two ingredients would be the tomatoes and 24 cloves of garlic. But instead, we will tweak the ingredients a bit or the recipe in general, and I'll only be using two key ingredients, which is the tomatoes and the garlic, with a little bit of olive oil, of course. To start with, what you need is 6 pieces of tomatoes. So as you can see, I'm already boiling up the 6 tomatoes. We're just waiting for them to soften. Then we will put them in a blender, or if you have food processor, you can also use food processor, but since I don't have food processor, we'll just be using blender to make the sauce. You will know that it's already done if the skin is already peeling off, like this one. And this one, the skin is already peeled off. Then I have about 20 cloves of garlic, not 24 as what Ina used. But this will be enough since we'll only be cooking like about 1/4 kilo of pasta. Okay, so we are now sauteing the garlic in olive oil. It doesn't need to be toasted. We'll just cook it for a bit. Then we'll put it in the blender along with the tomatoes. Okay, so we already turned off the heat for the garlic. Now we will blend the tomatoes along with the cooked garlic. Don't put the liquid or the water, just the tomatoes. Then with a bit of salt and a bit of ground pepper. Then the garlic without the oil. Just the garlic first. This is just a simple recipe lang talaga. And everyone can do this. Then let's start to pulse it first. Puree lang siya. So that would be enough. Now, with that set aside, let's cook the pasta. We're just waiting for the pasta to be cooked, and then we'll make the arabiata sauce. Okay, the pasta is now cooked. Now let's prepare the arabiata. So first is, remember the olive oil that we used to cook the garlic. We will use it here. Just put it in the pan. Now let's put the puree, the tomato puree. We'll use a little bit of the pasta water to rinse the bottom of the blender. Then mix it along with the tomato garlic puree and the olive oil. Just mix them all together. Our stove is in low heat, so you can add in more salt if needed. Now originally, the cheese that you need is the Parmesan cheese, but since we do not have Parmesan cheese, we'll be using the cheddar cheese. We'll put a little bit more of salt. Then to add spice to this recipe, we'll also be putting a little bit of chili powder. Okay, kumulo na siya. Pinatay ko na din yung kalan. Now we will put the pasta. Just mix them all together. Hindi siya yung typical na red sauce. But if you use the canned tomato ones, mas reddish yung magiging sauce nyo. Compare dito sa, kasi yung ginamit ko is hindi naman siya yung red tomatoes. Ready na yung ating pasta. Lagyan na lang natin siya sa plate. So this is our Pasta Arrabiata. Very easy and affordable pasta recipe. Okay, so let's put this to the test. This is the moment of truth. But saktong-sakto lang yung asim ng tomatoes. Tapos hindi mo ganun maaano yung garlic. But there's a hint of garlic, but not strong enough na yung parang pag kumain kayo yung talagang garlic. No, it's not. Just right. Have the red lang. So for our Pancit Canton Guisado, we'll be using this lacking meat Pancit Canton. For our ingredients, you will need carrots, sweet peas, pechay, 2 cloves of garlic, half red onion, 4 packs of lacking meat Pancit Canton. Any flavor will do. I-set aside nyo na yung sauce natin on another bowl. Na-hatching din ba kayo dun sa powder ng laki. Ako lagi ako na-hatching sa amoy niya kasi. Then, you may add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And about 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. Just stir them together. Then just set it aside. Okay, so with all the ingredients ready, let's start cooking. So, just heat up a wok pan, then put a little bit of oil. Magpainit na kayo ng about 3 to 4 cups of water habang nagigisa kayo ng mga gulay. We need the hot water para mas mabilis yung pagluto ng noodles habang ginigisa natin. First, nagigisahin natin is the onion. Now, i-next na natin yung bawang. After 1 minute, you can put in the carrots. Gisa nyo lang yung carrots for about 2 minutes. So, after 2 minutes ng pagigisa ng carrots, pwede kayo maglagay ng 1 egg. Then you can add in the sauce. Medyo Haluin nyo lang. Then, isunod nyo na ilagay yung water. This is about 3 to 4 cups. Pagkalagay ng water, pwede nyo na ilagay agad yung noodles. Ang gusto ko medyo hinihimay-himay ko yung noodles para mas madaling lutuin. Yung iba gusto medyo dinuduro pa siya. Minsan gusto ko rin ganun para madaling kainin nga naman. Mas madali kasing haluin pag ganito na medyo ano na siya, putol-putol. Medyo ano lang, halu-haluin nyo lang yung noodles. Balik-baliktarin nyo yung ibang mga buo para talagang maano siya nung sauce. Malagyan lahat ng sauce. Mas mabilis siyang maluluto pag ganun. Pag nabasa na lahat yung noodles. Pag medyo sa tingin nyo medyo kulang yung water, pwede kayo maglagay ng mga 1 cup pa. Huwag kayo mag-alala sa lasa kasi dadagdag pa tayo ng konting asin, then yung nor liquid seasoning din. Kasi maglalagay pa tayo ng ibang gulay eh. Hintayin lang natin maluto talaga maigi yung noodles. Equally cook dapat yung noodles natin. Dapat talagang stir fry siya. Kaya nga gisado, di ba? Gigisahin mo talaga maigi. After 3 to 5 minutes ng continuous stirring lang, pwede nang ilagay yung the rest of the veggies. Like the sweet peas. So, haluin nyo lang. And yung ating pechay. Diba normally yung sa mga Pancit Canton Guisado, ang ginagamit nila is yung Baguio pechay tsaka repolyo. Pero dahil budgeted lang tong gagawin nating gisado, pechay Tagalog ang ginamit ko. So, parang ano siya, Chinese style. You can also use the bok choy. Kung may available kayong bok choy, you can use that also. Para talagang Chinese style ang dating niya. With this, pwede na tayo magtimpla-timpla. Konting more seasoning. This one. And a little bit of salt. Just a little lang. Not too much. Pwede nyo din lagyan ng konting paminta. A pinch of paminta. Not to worry kasi hindi na siya ganun ka-anghang naman eh. Kasi nga dahil dun sa tubig. We can turn off the stove na. Then just let it simmer for maybe about 2 minutes. Continuous pa din yung luto niyan kasi mainit pa din yung ating kalan. Diba? Mukha na siya nakakatakam. Love the color green. Let's just wait for about a minute or 2. Then we can ready the plating. Okay, so for our next recipe, this will be a dessert. Recently kasi talagang nagka-crave ako for a chocolate cake. And dumaan na talaga yung birthday ko, hindi man lang ako nakakain ng chocolate cake or any kind of cake. So, I've been trying to look for a very simple and easy recipe to follow for a chocolate cake. Now, I found one na sa tingin ko ay madali naman at okay naman yung mga ingredients. Meron lang akong ilan na talagang wala akong available. But, we will work it out. Kakayanin natin yan. This will be my first time to do a cake as well. I've tried before yung mga ready-mix na chocolate cake. Pero, I've never done yung from scratch talaga. So, kasi sanay ako sa brownies lang or cookies, ganun. Pero, never done a cake. So, talagang i-ready natin yung ating mga measuring cups and measuring spoons para talagang kailangan sakto yung sukat ng mga ingredients natin. And hopefully, this will succeed. Now, this will only be a very simple cake lang talaga with chocolate glazing. Tingnan natin kung magagawa ko talaga siya. And bear with me na lang dun sa mga ingredients na gagamitin ko kasi we're just tweaking the recipe and we're trying very hard na masundan yung recipe as much as possible. Pero sad to say, wala talaga ako ng ibang ingredients. But we will see. Anyway, let's start prepping the ingredients first. We'll be needing about round 9-inch baking pan. Then, preheat nyo muna yung oven nyo to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 degrees Celsius habang prepare nyo yung ingredients. Okay, to start with, lagay muna tayo ng 1 cup of flour in a small or medium size bowl. Kailangan sukat yan. Hindi pwedeng hindi. It's about 1 cup of flour, all-purpose flour. So, pasasamahin lang natin yung flour, sugar, cocoa powder, baking soda, and salt dito sa medium-sized bowl natin. So, we need 3 tablespoons of cocoa. 1 teaspoon baking powder. Ako, hindi ko na siya sinisift. Yung iba ginagawa, nagsisift pa sila ng pero ako, direct na. Sifty na kailangan yun. And 1 teaspoon baking soda. So, comment down below kung anong difference ng baking powder sa baking soda. Then, 1/4 teaspoon salt. Wala tayong iodized salt, so pwede na yung rock salt. Lastly, 1 cup of sugar. It should be white sugar, but since we do not have white sugar, we'll just use, this is not really brown. Washed sugar, hindi siya white, hindi rin siya yung super brown. So we need about 1 cup. Just mix all the dry ingredients together using a whisk. Mix nyo lang softly lahat ng dry ingredients natin. And take note, hindi tayo gagamit dito yung electric hand mixer or mixer. Mano-mano lang talaga lahat to. This is good dun sa mga walang hand mixer. As long as may whisk kayo, okay lang. Kaya yung iba, yung ginagawa is sinisift pa yung dry ingredients para walang buo-buo. Tulad nito mga lumps-lumps. Para mas smooth yung cake. Kasi ako pag tinatamad na talaga din ako. Dagdag hugasin pa kasi yun. Okay. All mixed together na siya. So, set aside yung muna yan. Next natin is the butter. On our large bowl, we'll have 1/4 cup of butter. Kanina ko pa ito nilabas sa ref para talagang mas mabilis siyang mahalo. Okay lang kahit hindi yung saidin yung butter dito sa kasi magagamit pa natin yan later on pang nag-grease na natin yung baking pan. So, set aside yung muna yan. Then get the measuring cup and we'll put about 1 cup of hot boiling water para talagang matunaw yung ating butter. So set aside nyo muna yan. Then we'll beat 1 egg. Now since wala nga tayong vanilla, we'll be using 1 teaspoon of maple syrup instead. Then just beat it together. Beat the egg with the maple syrup or vanilla. Okay, while waiting for our butter to cool, i-grease na natin yung ating baking pan. Using yung wrapper ng butter, ipunas nila. Make sure fully coated ng butter yung pan nyo para hindi dumikit yung cake pag binake na. Okay, ready na ang ating pan. Set it aside for now. Okay, malamig na yung ating butter. Let's pour in the egg. Now, let's mix the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients. Ang advice is to use a hand mixer and mix it for 2 minutes. I do have a hand mixer, electric mixer, pero takot ako gamitin. So, mano-mano tayo. Okay na yan. Mahahalo din natin yan using a whisk. Kaya kasi mas smooth nga naman pag electric mixer ang gagamitin mo kaysa sa mano-mano. Let's transfer it na sa ating baking pan. So, ito na yung ating batter. Now, we will just bake it in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes at a 176 degrees Celsius or until malutong maigi or mabake ng maigi. Okay, for the chocolate frosting naman, we'll be needing about half cup of butter or 1 stick. Then, I'll be using about 1 bar of this Goya na mas chocolate yung natin. Dark chocolate siya. Kasi, kulang na yung ating cocoa powder. Kaya gagamit na tayo ng ganito. Tapos, lagay din natin itong cocoa powder. Now, since we do not have milk, we'll be using about 1/3 cup of hot water instead. Then just mix them all together. If you think you need to add more of the chocolate bar, kung sa inyo din na wala kayong you can. I think I add another one of the chocolate bar kasi masyadong butter yung ating mixture. So, yung gagawin natin dito, medyo iaano ko siya sa kalan. As in, very low heat lang para mag-melt lang lahat. So, let's put this in the stove. Okay, so, pinainitan lang natin yung chocolate and butter mixture. Tapos, makikita niyo yung consistency niya. Parang shiny na siya. Yan o. Shiny na, diba? Smooth na siya pati. Smooth na yung texture niya. Very, very low heat lang yung kalan dapat. Very low heat. Kung may hot plate kayo, mas maganda nga. So, ito na siya. Hayaan lang natin siya nandito. I almost forgot to put in maple syrup. Kapinanggot lang. Dapat kasi yan? Vanilla. But since wala nga tayong vanilla, maple syrup na lang. Haluin nyo lang siyang maigi. Pampabango din kasi siya. Mas lalo pang naging smooth yung surface ng chocolate natin. Okay, medyo hindi perfect yung pagkakaano nung but that's fine. Now, we'll try to pour in the frosting. So, ito na siya, guys. I know, medyo hindi siya perfect, first attempt lang naman natin to. Pero, at least, alam na natin sa susunod. For now, hayaan ko lang muna siya dito. So, hayaan lang muna natin siya sa room temperature for 30 minutes. Then, i-ref na natin siya. Ito na, guys, yung ating attempt for making chocolate cake. So, pinalamig ko na siya sa ref. Now, we will try to slice it. Ito na siya, guys. And the moment of truth, the taste test. Although, hindi siya yung perfect na chocolate cake, yung form niya, it's all about the taste. Okay, guys, this is our chocolate cake. My first attempt of baking a chocolate cake. Medyo failed yung sa pag-bake natin, pero we'll see. Taste natin. Medyo malambot siya. Para siya naging choco-lava cake. Crap. It's more of a choco-lava cake than yung talagang normal na chocolate cake. Sorry. Ito. Maubos na daw. So yun, guys. Hindi ako I hope you enjoy the recipes for today. And sana nag-enjoy din kayo sa aking video. If you like it, please click the thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. And follow me in Instagram at myselfsweetlife. Thanks again, guys, for watching. And I'll see you on my next vlog.